Hi, everybody. You know who I am. I miss you guys crazy. I hope you're having the best time at home. I hope you're washing your hands. You know how to do that. And I hope you're having fun on all your computers and watching really good movies. So, and of course, reading books. This is Oliver. He's been having a good time, getting a lot of belly rubs. This is Eloise. She's very shy, but she also likes to read books. So I'm going to put Oliver down. I hope he isn't a pest. And we're going to look at some books. Let's sing our favorite song. The stories are here, they all are here, from Three Little Pigs to Goldilocks. The story box, they all are here in the story box. All right, well, this one's good. When it means to be kind, we know what that's about. This is Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. We like her. And this is one of our other favorite books, Sam and Dave Dig a Hole. Nobody's here to pick. So, Oliver, which one do you want to read? Room on the Broom? All right, I was going to read I'm going to get to them all, but I'm going to read Room on the Broom because I love Room on the Broom. So you guys can read along with me if you remember all the parts, which I think you do. Okay. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off her hat. She's a good witch. She has a wart on the end of her nose. That's a good thing. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground, and they searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes of thundering thaws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely and eagerly said as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on that broom for a dog just like me? Yes, cried the witch. What did the cat say? No. But the witch said, yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on, and the witch tapped her broomstick. Whoosh, they were gone. Oh, it's getting cloudy. A storm is coming. Over the fields and the forest they flew, and the dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from the braid, just like that. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground, and they searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on that broom for a bird just like me? And the cat said, no. And the dog said, no. Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on, and the witch tapped her broomstick. Whoosh, they were gone. Uh-oh, it's beginning to rain. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew, and the birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew, and they shot through the sky to the back of beyond, and the witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Whee! Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground, and they searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. All right, let's see. So we've got a dog and a cat and a bird. I wonder who's next. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely and said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on that broom for a frog just like me? And the cat said, no. And the dog said, no. And the bird said, no. But the witch said, yes. So the frog bounded on, and the witch tapped her broomstick. Whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew, and the frog jumped with joy, and... oh, here comes the scary part. The broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog, and down they went tumbling into a bog. And the witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Oh no, look at her face. She doesn't look so happy, does she? Oh no, here she's covering her eyes. She can't even look. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and the witch with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher, and the dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground, and she looked all around, but no help could be found. She was all alone. That's very scary. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes, and he said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. Oh no. He's going to eat the witch, for sure. What happened? The witch passed out. She passed out. She was so scared she passed out. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched, and it rode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." Who is this? The frog, the bird, the dog, and the cat. They're covered in mud. Well, by now, the witch woke up. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. "Oh, I'm sorry," he sputtered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and he went off through the sky. They scared him. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, and down jumped the cat. And "Phew," said the dog. And "Thank you, oh, thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be a dragon's insides." So she's very grateful. They saved her life. Now she's much happier. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone, and the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. And they threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell, "Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom!" And out rose a truly magnificent broom. Magnificent means spectacular. It means wonderful. It means marvelous. With seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, and a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Did you hear that? There's a pool for the frog. There's plumbing on the wand, on the witch's broomstick. She made plumbing. And there's cup holders, and there's seat belts. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on, and the witch tapped her broomstick. Whoosh, they were gone. And that is the end of the very wonderful story of the witch. She's a very lucky witch. I think she's so lucky because she was so kind, right? She was very kind to the cat and the dog and the bird and the frog, and that's why she was so lucky. She had nice friends because she was nice to them. And that's it. We're going to take some more time to read more books. I have this book. I brought a lot of books home from school, so I'm very excited to start to read them to you. And then we'll have more fun. So I definitely miss you. I love you all. And I will hopefully get to see you all very soon. Wash your hands. I love you. Bye.